tomorrow? Do you have any timetable for when you expect him to be out
I expect him to be out there tomorrow. I was expecting him to be out there today, but he had a doctor's appointment. When the doctors call, they got to go. We just want to make sure he's 100%. Health and us taking care of those kids is primary. So we wanted to get one more check on him just to make sure everything's right. We thought it was going to be later in the week, and our trainer got a call saying, "Hey, can we get him in now?" Which is good. We're getting it done quicker. So he was back out there in the last, I guess, hour of practice. He was out there.
You talked about breaking the habits. As coaches, how do you guys do that in this first day?
It's just going back to the fundamentals. It's a game of fundamentals, and whether it's a DB or receiver, they do their thing during the summer. They're not running the ball like you'd like to do. They're not breaking being a little bit lazy on different techniques, which is easy. They're doing the drill. They think they're running that offensive player, that defensive scheme, but they're not running it as detailed as you want to run it. So we just got to get them back into what we want to do, not what they like to do, which everywhere I've ever been, that's what happens during the summer. You're trying to break those habits. But it's better that they were out here running around.
I mean, it's obviously their first day, but with the freshmen and the transfers, how do you think they did today? And any stick out?
No, I saw some good things there. I'm not going to mention any of them until we have a chance to watch that tape because I'll miss somebody. But we finished a 2-minute with Anthony McKee having a little pick. So it was freshman on freshman, and I thought DiNucci had a nice fade that he completed in a 2-minute drill, and I saw Anthony McKee get a nice interception. It might have been, I think DiNucci threw it. So DiNucci had a nice fade and threw it up there, and then he came back and threw a pick six in 2 minutes. But both, saw a lot of good things. We'll check the tape out. You never know until you see the tape.
We obviously just talked to Tyler and Rory. What went into the decision of sitting him down for a game in addition to the internal discipline we've done over the summer?
Well, I'll answer that one. We'll answer it. All along we know on the inside, in our own house here, what we're going to do. We don't always tell everybody, what's going on in the family. If you're having some marital problems, we don't, you don't go out there and throw it out there. But we kind of knew. I mean, first thing you do, my philosophy as a coach is we're going to immediately discipline them. Well, you can't immediately say you're going to, miss the opener because it's not for another 3 months. So immediately they're going to get some type of punishment. And then, again, to me, what really hurts is game time. You only get 12 opportunities, and every one of them are precious. So to miss a game, that's all we need to talk about. That we're on to the season.
There'll be any more internal discipline besides?
I think that's been addressed.
No, we're good.
James mentioned an increased emphasis on special teams when I asked him about differences between this first day and previous first days of camp. I guess what areas of special teams did you guys want to address, and did you address today?
We're going to emphasize every area of special teams. Today we take day by day, usually 2 facets of it a day, and today we worked on punt and kickoff, two different type, I want to say defensive plays because it's a kickoff and a punt team that involves tackling or covering, so it's really a defensive special team. So we focused on 2 of those, which are 2 probably the most important plays in football.
How about a couple more, and then we'll let Coach go in?
Books are at right tackle. What went into the decision to move him out there?
You're just trying to, as coaches, you're trying to get your 5 best players, and is that, what's it going to be today? I don't know. After we all watch practice today, it might change. So that's just where it's a starting point. And we're going to, just move them around a little bit and just try. Tomorrow could be somebody else out there going with that first group. But, we're just trying to find the right chemistry on the offensive line. We'll find out.
Whiteheaded safety.
What's that?
Whiteheaded safety.
Whitehead today started off safety, yeah.
You have a pretty skilled offensive group returning. How can that group get better?
Everybody can always get better, can just be more consistent, and I think that goes across the board. You can't have a good play and then a bad play. Just knowing what they're doing and being, perfect at everything they do. Attention to details, and it's a game of inches, this the game of football, and there's everybody can get better. I mean, you can be an All-American, you can still get a lot better.